Tonight, the IBCA recognizes one of very few Illinois high school boys programs that has surpassed the 1,500 victory plateau. First as McLeansboro High School, and now Hamilton County High School. The Foxes have captured 16 regional titles with 4 state appearances. They produced 2 third-place trophies in 1983 and 1991, a 4th-place trophy in 1962, and the 1984 35 victories, 0 loss state champions. Hamilton County can be counted as one of the premier boys basketball programs in Southern Illinois. Those inducted into the Hall of Fame include Coach David Lee, Coach Kurt Reed, Jerry Sloan, Brian Sloan, Jim Burns, Benji Johnson, and the entire 1984 Foxes team. At this time, the IBCA extends their congratulations and invites all Fox players, managers, and coaches, past and present, to come to midcourt to accept the award for this great achievement. So if you're a former Fox player, coach, manager, come to midcourt. Join the team.
Fine, you?
All right, folks, you folks that was logged on, I hope you enjoyed that. That was the Illinois Basketball Coaches Association presenting Hamilton County and the McLeansboro Foxes with their 1,500 win plaque. And they invited a lot of the former players, coaches, anybody that could come, and there was a pretty good turnout. Wouldn't have cared to went down there myself, but the camera lady was gone, missing in action. And I wanted to make sure to get that on film, and Randy gave me strict orders to get some pictures to put on the website. Now try it.
Well, there we go. I was talking to myself there.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me try that again.
Yeah, there you go. That's normal for me, though. As long as I don't answer myself, I'm good to go.
Yeah, you'll be good to go. So, yeah. Billy, you know that's quite an honor for the Foxes program right there. One of the few teams in the state of Illinois that has surpassed that. I think the leaders have about 1,700 victories, so the Foxes trailing a little bit there behind, but I'm telling you what, there was many years of a run in there that was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, I remember at my age, coming here, and I was probably 9 years old or even younger, and, man, they had some good teams back then, and it was a one-class system, you don't play. I'm not knocking on small towns, but, you played a Mount Vernon, you played a Benton, you played everything, Carbondale, it was all one-class system. So when you played teams with a population that was quadruple of yours, or if not more.
I was trying to think back about the 4 years I was in high school, and we surpassed over 80 wins in those 4 years and had around 21 or 22 losses. And the year I was a junior and a senior, we never lost at home.
That's pretty awesome on something like that. And the gym, of course we're talking back in the old high school gym.
Yep.
And they was always, God, I can remember back even my freshman year and before that, the gym was packed.
Oh, yeah.
It was just.
Well, things have changed and times have changed and we've grown older, but I'm telling you, in the 60s and 70s, basketball was king.
Oh, yeah, and my dad's told me stories,
I mean, that's what small town USA lived for.
Yeah, right.
And that you still have communities that still value that tradition and still really support it strong. But it's just not the same.
Right.
There's some people that were big basketball fans that never came when they shut down the old gym. They never come to another game.
Right.
They said it was a guy that just passed away this week, Chubb Rubenacker. I talked to Chubb. I said, Chubb, you never missed a basketball game. I said, Danny, he said, it'll never be the same to me. I won't enjoy it. I won't like it. The atmosphere won't be as good. So instead of being disappointed, I'm just not going to go.
Right, yeah.
And he never. We just talked about this a few weeks ago, and he had never seen a game since the old high school closed.
And there's a lot of people that,
Mount Vernon had, I think, occurred the same thing.
They struggle with change, and I'm kind of old school myself too. I've refereed in them old gyms. Them old gyms, Danny, was nothing but a headache, but I look forward to that headache.
Well, the people right on top of you. They had way more access to you than they needed.
You walk in a new Mount Vernon gym and new Weber gym, this gym here, and you look at it as official, I'm like, oh, this is a piece of cake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But you go to the old pit at Weber and the one in Mount Vernon and the old high school gym across the way over here, and and if and you can take a guy like Dick Otten. If every fan was like Dick Otten, this place would be packed, probably standing room only tonight.
Yep.
Yeah,
when I played, the stands were about even where that scoreboard is.
Oh, yeah.
That's about how much room you have between the out-of-bounds lines and the row of fans. And, I mean, we played down at El Dorado, and there was always a big rival. And I won't say her name. Her son and I have become kind of friends. We were big kind of enemies. And they put me in under her chair seat on the front row of the El Dorado gym under the basket. And she hit me 3 times with her shoe before I could get out of there. I'll never forget that. Kurt Endicott always sat right astraddle of the half line in the old gym. You're going through warm-ups, I mean, we look back after the game. We went to the cafeteria, and the Boosters Club had a little feed and stuff, and all the fans went. You had 10 minutes to get a shower, get your clothes on, and get over there, or you was in the doghouse the next day. And you went in there, and you faced the Fiddlers. I mean, you had basketball fans that seen every play that went on in the game, and they'd come over there and they'd say, hey, how come you did this? Or what was you thinking there? Or Boy, he tried to cheap shot you down there, you know.
I remember back in the 80s, what was the name of the restaurant uptown that everybody went to? And they had pizza and they had this and that. And I forget now the name of it. But you'd go up there and they may be, well, we didn't want to call the fire department because we was over on occupancy, you know.
Yeah.
And you stand there in line and be hot, you know, and everything, just trying to get a meal when you just go home and cook one. But no, you're with a bunch of other Foxes fans. You've got stories to tell. You've got things that, you know. And,
you know, those were the good times. You know, they talk about the good old days.
Yeah.
Them were the good old days.
And, you know, I refereed from, let me see, 1989 to 2007. And even back in that 89 to 2007 area, they was still in different grade schools. Mr. Bowman over at Enfield, he'd come in, he'd beat me there, you know, because referees need to get there early, you know. I'd walk in, he's already sat down there at the 50-yard line. And,
you know, I mean, it's one of the things that's become less important. It's become less important to that group right down there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, when I played for the Foxes and I wore that jersey, I'm telling you what, when you walked down that hall, there was a certain amount of respect that people carried for you because they knew what you were doing and what you represented.
Right, yep.
And, you know, Greg Goodley, I was talking with him today about the EHT and going down there and making sure we're going to be ready to go down there after Christmas. And we were talking about the memories of coming out of that tunnel. I'm telling you, if you've never experienced that, especially on championship day, nothing better.
Right. But, you know, I can look back, you know, and I've always, even to this day, kind of looked up to some of them people that wore that Foxes jersey. I sat here and named till midnight. You know, you can go back to Louis Weinmiller. I remember when I went to Beaver Creek, Mickey Owen. He was a big basketball player out there. I always thought Mickey was my idol.
Oh,
know?
yeah.
And then he come in here and put on that Foxes uniform, and you know, I just put him on a bigger pedestal, you know. And they was a David Bauer, John Perryman, you know, John Swartz. We could sit here and name, you know, and them guys still today when I see them, you know, you know, they're still something to me, you know.
It just, you know, I've met a gentleman at Lowe's probably for the last 10 years, and I do not know who this gentleman is, but he knows more about me playing Foxes basketball probably than my own mother did. And I've been too embarrassed to ask him who he is. But he'll come up and he'll talk to me and we'll visit, and we always get to Foxes basketball. Yeah. He'll say, boy, you remember that night down there at El Dorado when you went across that lane and they just really smacked you around and they funneled you right in there the next time? He said, I guess they thought you was dumb. I said, why you say that? He said, because you sidestepped and that elbow that was meant for you broke Doug so-and-so's nose. And I said, yeah, I remember that. I remember getting my bell rang pretty good. And I also remember him getting his nose bloodied. I said, I never seen a kid's nose bleed like that. Yeah. But, you know,
I'm bad with names anyway. You know, I'm horrible with names.
That's the kind of things I always told my son. I said, always represent yourself well and your school because you never know who's watching. Mm-hmm. And him and Levi Leakey had been, they were playing at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament, and a couple weeks after that, them and their girlfriends had went to Harrisburg to go bowling. And they'd stopped down there to eat somewhere. And this older couple that was in their 70s come up and started talking to them. Called them by name and was talking about the game and said they were really proud of them for the sportsmanship they showed and had some really nice things to say to them. When these folks walked off, Nathan said to Levi, he said, who were them people? He said, I don't know. I thought they knew you.
You know, me and Bill, when we refereed together all them years, we would go down to Carbondale to the super sectional, you know, and we'd be in the, what's now, they've got a new concession area, but the old concession area, you know, and it'd always be packed in there. And they would be groups of anywhere from 2 to 5, 6, 7 kids. And they would come up, talk to us, sometimes shake our hands, just, shoot the baloney, whatever. And when they walked off, we had to try to guess, okay, was them kids from Ziegler? Was they from Thompsonville?
Oh, yeah.
Was they from, I remember, they remembered us, and they come up and they acknowledged us. And,
a person doesn't realize high school athletics does not get enough credit for the impact that it makes on lives and impressions it makes on people.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of life lessons and a lot of value in this, Billy. And there's a lot of them kids, Danny, that when they go on, whether it's a Wren Lake uniform, whether it's a John A. uniform, whether it's a Sparty, Illinois, or whatever, they take that uniform and treat it the same way. And your big time coaches like Underwood and your Michigan State coaches and your SEC coaches, they remind them kids, you've got this Kentucky jersey on, you got this Duke jersey on, That's
you're
right.
representing one heck of a good school and a good basketball program, and
you don't do stupid stuff to make a egg on everybody's face.
Right.
I'm telling you, at those major universities, you might do that once, and it's a pretty big deal. But if it happens the second time, you're not 3 strikes, you're out there. It's
exactly.
2 strikes and you're out.
Exactly. Yeah.
So anyway, we got a good contest coming up here tonight. The Foxes come in 2-3. They started out. They had a great chance against the Benton Rangers down at Goreville, Billy. They just didn't do a couple things to win a tight ball game, and Benton was able to squeak it out, and then they regrouped, and they got a couple nice victories down there last Saturday to come out of there 2-3, playing some pretty decent basketball. So it'll be interesting to see how, I think, Coach Miller's kind of playing with his lineup here a little bit, trying to get 5 that are very cohesive together. And Fox has got some size with Morgan and Walden on the inside. Guard play. He's searching for somebody that wants to take over. And it looks to me like he's got a hot sign hung out. One good point guard.
And we struggled with that last year. They're needing a point guard like I'm needing a second baseman on that Cub team.
And, free throw shooting was better, but at times it was resemblance of last year. Yeah. On Saturday morning, they shot 17 out of 20. I said, where did that come from?
Yeah, exactly.
The night before was about 50%.
And, this is your home opener. You're playing against Edwards County, and I know we have some Edwards County listeners, so I don't mean any bad respect on this. But with them being at home, this is almost a have-to game for the Foxes.
You got to protect home court.
You do. And if you're looking at Black Diamond, we don't know what's going to be the rest of the year for El Dorado and Fairfield. We both know they're good. We both know they're loaded. So that middle of that pack in that Black Diamond, they could just be beating each other up all the time.
Every night, looks to me like, Billy.
So you need to take, and even on the other side, Edwards County's looking at this too. I know we're on the road, but we need to, we're probably going to be evenly matched with the Foxes, so we need to. And it's hard to win on the road. I agree with that.
Oh, yeah. Any good team will protect home court.
Yep.
I mean, David Lee, you cannot believe how that man stressed that you don't let anybody come in here and go out here winners. And it didn't happen very much when I played. I mean, it was the JV team I started on went 18-0. Then I started with a bunch of sophomores and juniors. Matter of fact, on that picture down there hanging on the wall that's 35-0, I said there ought to be an asterisk on there that says Danny Alsamo nursemaid them boys when they was all wet behind the ears. Because I was the only one that left. When I played my senior year, I was the last senior. There was 20 of us as freshmen, and I was the last Mohican. And I played with all them young pups.
Yeah.
And I've still got it. The Evansville Courier come out with an article before the season and said the team before us had McDaniel and Lee and Brian Campbell on there. They went 24-5. Said, well, it looks like it's going to be a rebuilding year for the Foxes, and if Dave Lee could win 6 or 8 groups with these youngsters, he'll probably be pretty satisfied. Well, we come in And he had took this article and blowed it up about 10 times. And he took a yellow highlighter and he had that mark, and he never said a word. He'd hung right there all year long. We went 22-6.
For the playing of our national anthem. Your anthem is performed by the Hamilton County Pep Band.
That was just pretty nice.
It was. You know what? A while ago, I went out to get a Coke and a popcorn, and one of the girls was playing one of them big tubas. They was getting ready to go upstairs, and she was having a hard time getting underneath that door. Finally, I'm like, hang on, girls, let me hold this door for you. I made half a bag of popcorn just watching you try to get it through these doors.
First for the visiting Lions.
For the Edwards County Lions.
Number 20.
At one guard, the 6'3 sophomore, Caden Cowling. He'll wear number 20.
At guard, number 30, a 6-foot senior, Camden Calgar.
His running mate will be Camden Calgar, the 6-foot senior. He'll wear number 30.
A 6'3 junior, Jaden Millman.
Jaden Millman will be at one forward. He's a 6'2 junior. He'll wear number 25. At the other forward will be Brockton Greathouse, a 6'3 senior. He'll wear number 32. And at center will be number 44, Ty Schmittler, the 6'3 junior. Rounds out the starting lineup for head coach Russ Gerlach and his Edwards County Lions. See who coach is going to go with down here tonight.
Fox fans, put your hands together for the starting lineup for your Hamilton County Foxes. At guard, number 1, a 5'10" senior, Caden Richards.
At one guard will be number 1, a 5'9" senior, Caden Richards.
A 6-foot sophomore, Brady Thrain.
At the other guard position will be number 12, Brady Thrain, the 6-foot sophomore.
Number 14, a 6'1" senior, Evan.
At one forward will be number 14, Evan Shelton, the 6'1" senior.
Number 40, a 6'3" junior, Robbie Morgan.
At one forward, number 40, Robbie Morgan, the 6'3 junior. And number 43, the 6'5" senior, Gus Walden, who made the all-tournament team down at Goreville. So it'll be a little different lineup here tonight. Coach Miller is trying, like I said, he's trying to get a combination figured out here. Maybe a little motivation to some.
It could be.
We got an officiating crew here tonight. I've not seen this one younger guy. The guy down on the other end saw him somewhere in the last game or two, but these two guys right here I don't think I've seen.
I don't know them either.
And you're going to see a lot more of that because they're getting harder and harder to come by. You're going to start seeing some Thursday night games and some things like that doing the officiating.
I went to that Continental retirement party today, and a friend of mine referees, and his phone was going off all the time we was there.
Yeah. In the jump circle, it's going to be Smitler against Walden. Folks, your screenshot's going to be a little bit wide tonight. As Grandpa said, always remember, some is better than none, because my wife has took the grandkids to the Polar Express, and I'm sorry, but you'ns all lose. Tip is controlled by the Foxes. Edwards County comes out in a 2-3 zone. Shelton down in the corner to Richards. Richards down low to Walden. He kicks it back out to Richards, up top to Shelton. Ball is thrown away. Oh, it was touched by Edwards County. I didn't think we got it that far. Thrain now with the basketball. Right side to Richards. Skips it over to Thrain. Boom. First shot by Brady Thrain. And, him having to be the point guard has kind of hurt the Foxes, because it takes him out of that shooting guard position. Stolen away by the Foxes. Thrain goes to Morgan. Morgan takes it up, misses the bunny. Pulled out of there by Edwards County. Down the other end. Shots put up by number 20. That's Cowling. He's going to be fouled by Thrain. Going to the free throw line will be Caden Cowling. Just underway here. 7:11 to play. 3-0. Foxes on top. First one by Cowling is good. Boy, there's a buzz in the air in here tonight.
They are.
Kind of a
big black diamond game.
3-2. Foxes by 1. Thrain will take it to the front court for the Foxes. He goes right side to Richards, down on the baseline to Morgan. Back up top to Shelton, left side to Thrain. Thrain now with the basketball. He goes right side to Shelton.
We have 2-3 zone.
Back out to, they're in a 2-3. Richards to Shelton. They're moving in that zone pretty good. I'm sure they saw Walden had 31 his last game, so they're trying to pack it inside. Over to Thrain. Shot's no good from the corner. Last touch by the Foxes. Set 2 trigger is Cowling. He gets it in top now to Greathouse. Greathouse with the basketball. He leaves it for Calger. Now up to Cowling. Now to Calger. Over he comes right side to Millman. Up top to Calger. Camden Calger. Now to Cowling. Smitler. That's been a long time name from Edwards County.
It has.
Greathouse to Cowling. Foxes in a man-to-man defense. Shot put up's no good. Going to have a foul on Walden.
I didn't see that when I was looking at the shot.
Coming into the game is Garrett Webb.
Coach Miller's questioning it too.
Edwards County will have the ball under their goal. 5:50 to play, 3-2. Foxes on top. First quarter action. Calger. Shot put up by Cowling. No, that was Greathouse. With a 3. Puts Edwards County on top. 5-3. 5:36. Richards now with the basketball. Up top to Shelton. Back over to Richards. Inside to Webb. Richards on a little baseline drive. It's no good. Tipped around. Richards tracks down the loose ball. Right side to Shelton. Shelton. Back up top they go. Thrain. He's shouting out the play. 5 minutes to play. Shelton down on the baseline. Up top, around the horn they come. Shelton down on the left baseline now. In to Thrain. Cross court to Richards. Fox is being pretty patient here. Trying to find something against this zone. Edwards County's doing a good job in this zone.
They are.
They're moving real well. We're going to have a timeout. Coming in is going to be Walden and Gordon. Let's hear from one of our sponsors, being we ain't provided any of them yet tonight.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Lynn Braden in McLeansboro today.
Back here at Jerry Sloan Gym, 5-3. Edwards County on top, 4:32 to go. Fox is with the ball out of the timeout. Gordon over on the right side now. He's kind of a shooter, so Doug Miller's looking for somebody to put the ball in the hole. Last touch by Edwards County. It'll stay with the Foxes. Thrain's wanting to get a play in. It comes to Thrain. Down low to Walden. Walden takes it in, puts up a little fadeaway shot and scores. 5-5, we're tied. 4:07. Calgar now with the basketball. Shelton's going to work on him. Over they come to Brockhouse. Or Greathouse, pardon me. Shot's no good. Fox is wanting to push the issue. Gordon to Thrain. Inside the Webb. Out to Gordon for three. Too strong. Tipped around. Calgar with the rebound. 3:41 to play. 5-5. Ball's going to be kicked. Coming back in is Morgan. Edwards County gets it in to Calgar. He throws it to Thrain. Thrain takes it in. It wouldn't go, but he's going to get a couple. Boy, that was real close to being and one.
Yep.
Foul will be on number 30, Calgar. Camden Calgar picks up the foul. Brady Thrain to the free throw line. First one is good. 6-5. Lady Foxes had a 41-game home winning streak come to a halt last
night. I talked to Coach Weinmiller out in the Commons area a while ago.
Missed 9 free throws in the fourth quarter. Second one's no good by Thrain. Down in the corner they go. Back up top. Shot for three by Cowling is good. 8-6. Foxes gambled a little and they made him pay. 3:06. Webb now skips it across the Thrain. Inside to Morgan. Out to Webb. Webb takes it to the hole. Too strong. Walden with the stick back. He's got 4 of the 8. Him and Thrain's the only two guys to break the scoring column. Ball's rolling around on the floor, stolen away by the Foxes. Morgan picks her pocket. Thrain now in the front court. 2:35. 8-8 is our score.
Third turnover on the Lions. Gordon down on the baseline to Webb. Skips across court to Thrain.
Down low to Walden. Nice little turnaround shot, and that was a nice pass from Brady Thrain. He was going to put one up from about 10, and he seen him down there, and he kicked it down to him. Going to get a foul on Thrain, I think. That'll be 2. Foxes don't need him in foul trouble.
No, they do not. I think he's coming out now.
He's going to have to go to the bench.
Shelton's back in for him.
In for Edwards County is number 3, Austin Cowling. Oh, that's always good.
Ooh, Robbie got away with a foul there and created a turnover.
Oh, gave it back to him. He should have just finished.
Yep.
Jump up there and slam that baby down. 10-8. Edwards County now. Schmittler with the basketball. Down to Calger. Up top to Greathouse. Now to Cowling. Down low to Casey.
Oh!
Big block by Walden.
And they got
Gordon
with a foul.
Ty Schmittler to the free throw line. First one finds its way in. Coming in now for Edwards County is number 31, Antone Linder. One more for Schmittler. Got them both. We're tied. 10-10, 1:30, first quarter. Gordon now with the basketball. Left side to Shelton. Up top to Gordon, back to Shelton. Now to Gordon. Right side to Webb. Webb inside to Morgan, back to Webb. Down low to Walden, going to have a foul.
That was a nice little give and go on that.
Foul's going to be on Camden Calger. That'll be his second. Coming back in for Edwards County is number 25, Millman. Jaden Millman.
You know, in a game like this, Danny, 2 fouls right now is huge.
Walden on a nice little set play. Puts the Foxes back on top, 12-10, 57 seconds left. Millman now with the basketball. Somebody got lost. His shot's no good. Morgan with the rebound. He clears it to Gordon. Up in front court to Shelton. Shelton works to Webb on the right side. Now to Shelton, back to Webb. Skip it across to Gordon. Down low to Walden. Inside to Webb. Back out to Shelton. Back to Webb. He dials up long distance. Off the iron, no good. Gordon tracks it down for the Foxes.
Hit that.
Tice Gordon puts a little ball fake on. Nice little dribble drive shot. That's a shot that's kind of left the game.
That little mid-range jumper all the way around the court has left the game, and that was pretty right there.
That was a nice ball fake to get by him and then knocked it down. 14-10. We're down to the final 6. Shot put up by Cowling. Austin Cowling hits one at the buzzer. A 3. Makes it 14-13. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Draper Insurance Agency in Dahlgren is owned and operated by licensed agent Carl Youngblood. Carl grew up on a dairy farm and worked for Smith Ag for more than 10 years. His background enables him to relate well to farmers in southern Illinois. Carl offers a full range of services, including property, casualty, life, and health. He's an independent agent representing multiple companies to ensure very competitive rates. Drop by and see Carl Youngblood at Draper Insurance Agency, located on the highway in Dahlgren, or call for an appointment at 736-2394. He's a proud supporter of the High School Videocast Network.
back here at Jerry Sloan Gym at the end of one. 14-13, Billy. What do you think?
You know, you wouldn't think it would be 14-13 as deliberate as some of them offenses has been. You know what?
Yeah.
Edwards County's got that 2-3 zone back in there. Foxes had to call timeout because they're struggling with it. And they've really not completely got it solved.
Edwards County, though, has hit, what, 3 threes?
They've hit 3 threes, yeah.
That's kind of kept them in this ball game here in this first quarter. It'll be Edwards County basketball. They hit a 3 to end the quarter. In the JV contest tonight, the Foxes win 51-18, and the freshmen won by a similar margin. I just didn't write it down. I was dealing with some other stuff here. But the Foxes are 2-0 headed into game 3.
Yep.
Edwards County now with the basketball. That is Caden Cowling. Over he comes to Linder. Back up top to Austin Cowling.
Got there.
And the official saw it. Stepped on the half-court line.
Yep.
Be Fox's ball on the turnover. 7:45, 14-13. Just underway, second quarter. Gordon now with the basketball. He goes right side to Webb. Webb to Gordon. Over he comes to Shelton. Now back up top to Gordon. He should have shot the ball.
Yep.
Back to Shelton. Tried to go in low. Stolen away. On the floor. Be out of bounds. Foul's going to be on Shelton, I think. Peters going to come in for him, Brandon Peters. Set to trigger will be Caden Cowling. In it comes, back to Cowling. He puts a little spin move on. It's no good. Ball on the floor. Gordon comes away with it. Gordon down in the baseline to Webb, Garrett Webb. Over to Webb. He tries to work baseline, takes it up and scores.
That's what he needs to do, too.
That's his game right there.
Yep.
He's athletic and strong. Take that ball to the rack.
Right.
Almost a steal. Peters going to pick the foul. Going to the free throw line is number 5, Jaden Millman. 16-13, Foxes lead here. 6:43. Millman gets the first one.
Edwards County is 5 for 5 from the free throw line. That's why they're still in this game like that. Coming
in for the Foxes is Zach Weaver. He's going to get his first action. He's coming off a broken leg from football.
Oh.
Millman gets them both. Webb now with the basketball. He drives baseline, puts up another one, too strong. Off the Foxes, out of bounds. Well, that was a good look. It looked to me like it could have been a foul. Doug Miller's telling him the same thing.
Yeah.
Smitler now with the basketball. He goes to Millman. To Cowling. Austin Cowling. To Jaden Cowling. His shot's no good. Rebound pulled out of there. Gordon to Peters. Back to Gordon. Over to Webb. Webb finds Gordon. He takes it in. No good. Tipped around. Austin Cowling comes away with the basketball. He finds Jaden Cowling. Or Camden Cowling. Yeah.
One of them.
Caden Cowling. I'll put their first names and last names together before long. Shot put up by Cowling. That's Caden Cowling for another 3.
That's his second 3, so that boy, he can shoot the threes. You know, if memory serves me right, I've always thought, I think Edwards County's always been a decent free throw shooting team, too.
Oh, yeah. Shot by Gordon is no good. Millman comes away with the rebound. He gets it up to Cowling. Got a timeout. We'll take one, too. Let you hear from another one of our fine sponsors.
At Hamilton Memorial Family Clinics, your family's care team is close to home. But it's not just about convenience, it's compassionate quality care. From routine care, vaccines, and DOT physicals to acute needs like disease management, x-ray, and lab work. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics in Carmine and McLeansboro have you covered. Plus, same-day appointments are available and a Carmine walk-in clinic on Saturdays for those unexpected illnesses. With 6 providers and 8 specialty care clinics, maybe it's time to take another look at Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics.
Back here at Jerry Sloan, 18-16, the Foxes trail at the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Richards and Harrelson in the game now for the Foxes. Calgar with the basketball. He's got 2 fouls, so you want to attack him.
Yep.
Millman. Up to Calgar. Now he goes to 32. That is Greathouse. Shot by Calgar's no good. Schmittler gets the long rebound. Back to Calgar. Out in the corner to Cowling. His shot put up. It's off the iron, no good. Harrelson with the rebound. Foxes wanting to push it. Up they go to Gordon. Back over to Harrelson. Inside to Weaver. Weaver takes it to the rack. Throws up a shot, no good. Rebound by Walden. He kicks it out to Gordon. Gordon with another one of those little step around shots. I'll tell you what, them count just as good as anything. We're tied 18-all. They say touch by Richards. Gordon's going to come in for Walden. 18-18, 4:02 to play. Greathouse now with the basketball to Millman. Up to Calgar. Harrelson almost steals the ball. Calgar comes away with it. Kicks it out in the corner to Millman for 3. Off the iron, no good. Harrelson with the rebound. Harrelson goes to Weaver. Down low to Morgan. Back out top to Harrelson. Over he goes to Gordon. Gordon, he could have drawed it. Down low to Weaver. Has it stripped out. It'll stay with the Foxes. Walden getting ready to come back in for Weaver. Gordon will now trigger for the Foxes. Out to Gordon. Drives. Man, where was the foul there?
I thought he got hammered there.
Walden's there to clean it up, but man, I thought he got hammered.
I thought he got...
Millman now with the basketball. That boy needs to get him a glasses strap.
Yes, he does.
He throws it away.
6 turnovers on Edwards County.
20-18, Foxes lead. 3:01 in the half. Gordon now with the basketball. Richards on the right side. Down on the corner to Harrelson. His shot's no good. Tipped around. Finally, Cowling tracks it down. To Millman. He walked. To Cowling. He shoved him down. Man, that was blatant.
Miller's on him. That was 2 rough plays right there. Miller's on the official.
That was blatant. Shot by Gordon.
Oh, too hard.
Harrelson with the rebound.
Back up with it.
Should have shot it. Kicks it out to Richards.
There you go.
And he hits it. Caden Richards.
Now we need to stop here and get the ball back. There you go.
Richards takes it away from him, and he loses it out of bounds. Good hustle, young man. Shelton's going to come in for Harrelson. Peters comes in for Gordon. These two teams are getting after each other. I'll say that. Now the official's going to say, okay, guys, look. And once again,
everybody's brushing everybody back off.
It's Camden Calger. This is the second warning for him. How many is he going to get, Billy?
I don't know.
There he just shoves Walden off. I'm telling you, this is the cheapest shooting, dirtiest playing Edwards County team I've ever seen. And I don't say that about kids, folks, but I'm just telling you, it's pretty blatant out here right now. You not agree?
Yeah.
I call them out as I see them. You know, I'm not opposed to playing hard, but I'm not into this cheap, dirty stuff. I'll tell you that right now. And the next time I'll call your name out. Peters with the basketball. Up top to Richards. Over he comes to Shelton. Inside to Morgan. Nice little body. He used his body well there.
He did.
24-18, 130. Oh, now.
And did you call that out there 50 feet from the bucket?
Now, all the stuff that's been going on, then we decide we're going to call that. Harrelson's going to come in for Peters. Camden Calger to the free throw line for one and the bonus. No good. Walden with the rebound. He clears it to Richards. Richards goes left side, inside to Walden. Skips it over to Shelton. Now to Morgan. Morgan takes it down the lane. Scores. I'm telling you what, if he'll go to the hole like that, he'll be a tough stop.
He will be. You know, I thought he'd come in that Benton game and did a pretty good job. Right there's the turnover.
Now they're not either one sure. Jump ball possession is going to be to the Foxes.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh,
wow. It wasn't tapped. He spun around and lost the ball out of bounds.
That brings out a chorus of boos.
Yeah. Everybody's seen it but them two guys.
Richards with the steal to Harrelson. Back up top to Richards. Over to Harrelson for three. Off the iron, no good.
Got him with the body.
Walden is going to pick up the foul, his second, with 47 ticks left. Caden Cowling to the free throw line. 26-18, Foxes lead. 27-19. Edwards County's shot free throws exceptional. Leakey's going to come in for Shelton. We got 47.4 left here in the half. Missed that one.
There are 7 for. Well, he's writing him right there. Or 7 for 9 for.
Doug Miller's asking him to come on. Over they come to Harrelson. No good. Off a Webb, out of bounds. Did you see that? Webb just flicked the ball at Cowling. He wasn't looking and smacked him on the head. Said, there, big boy, take you a little of that. 26-19, 33.8. Richards picks his pocket. Now he goes to Webb.
Put that up.
Up and in. I'm telling you, Caden Richards can play on my team anytime. Ooh. Look who's involved in that again.
Yep.
I'm telling you what, if they don't get control on him, this is going to get ugly, and it's going to get ugly fast. If the officials do not get him under control, and I'm talking about Camden Calgar. He's the dirtiest playing kid on the floor right now. And I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, but I'm just telling you how it is. If you don't believe it, log on here and watch it. And just watch him. Just signal in on him, and you tell me what you're seeing. 28-20. 19.6. And the second one's good. 28-21. We're down to the final 16 here in the first half. Harrelson now with the basketball. Foxes will go for the last one. Over it comes to Richard. Now to Webb. Inside to Morgan. And Robbie Morgan gets one down at the horn. 30 for the Foxes. 21 for Edwards County. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hamilton County Flooring Center is a proud sponsor of the High School Sports Videocast Network. Owner Randy Huff carries a complete line of flooring, including Armstrong, Berry, Dow Tile, Marazzi Tile, Ron Yo, Shaw Carpets and Hardwood, Mohawk, and Beaulieu. Randy's sales and service include Orcon certified installers. He also has a limited selection of used guitars. Stop by and check out Hamilton County Flooring Center on the southeast corner of the square in McLeansboro, or call 643-3705.
This broadcast is made possible by Barnard Soil Service, located in Wayne City, offering multiple services to the farming community, including crop input recommendations, custom application, field records, seed test plots, seed treatment, soil testing, and much more. Barnard Soil Service is located at 303 East Smith Street in Wayne City, and their phone number is 895-2116. Additional details available on the company website at barnards.com. Barnard Soil Service in Wayne City.
Welcome back here to Hamilton County High School. Our halftime score is 31 for the Foxes, 21 for Edwards County. Is your lawnmower broke down? No time for yard work? Can't get your wife to mow? If you need help with your lawn, call Riley Lawn Care. They'll be glad to cut your grass so you can relax. They offer free estimates. You can contact Jeff Riley at 618-231-0599, and he'll send out our old pal, Doug Weed Eater Newman, to give you a slick-up job. Kelly Electric Heating and Air Conditioning in McLeansboro. If you're having issues with any of those things listed above, give Andy a call, 643-2752. For all your tax and accounting needs, call CPAs Kara Bowling and Lynn Smith at Bowling & Associates in McLeansboro. You can contact those ladies at 643-3320, or you can go online at bowlingcpa.com. Larry's Gun Shop, Highway 142 south of McLeansboro. They buy, sell, or trade. They have a full line of guns and ammunition. Stop in and check out their inventory at Larry's Gun Shop, Highway 142 south in McLeansboro. Fender Mender Auto Body, the collision repair from people who care. They take the dents out of accidents. If you're having a fender bender and you need a fender mender, give Fender Mender a call, 643-4141. Going Sales in Dahlgren. For all your Whirlpool or Maytag appliances, they have a complete line of furniture. Along with Big Dog zero-turn mowers, give the Big Dog David Goins a call, 736-2790. York Pharmacy. They offer a full line of medications, MTM services, vaccinations, and they have a full line of durable medical equipment such as wheelchairs and nebulizers. Check out York Pharmacy on the south side of the square, your hometown pharmacy, 643-3524. Billy, what do you got for us?
Well, we got some first half stats here. For Edwards County, Caden Kelling with 9, Jaden Millman with 2, Camden Calgar with 2, Great House with 3, Smitler with 2, and Austin Kelling with 3. For the Foxes, Brady Thrain with 4, Garrett Webb with 4, Gus Walden with 10, Robbie Morgan 6, Tice Gordon 4, Caden Richards 2. Turnovers was 9-3. Edwards County had 9. Foxes had 3. Fouls was Foxes 9. Edwards County 2. So it got a little rough out there. So we're going to see what's going to go on in this second half.
See what they do. Got some half-kind scores here. Fairfield all over El Dorado, 42-12 at the half. Nashville leads AJ at the half, 22-9. And it was up at Fairfield, it was 29-4 after 1. And at half, Christopher leads Woodlawn 29-24.
Wow, that's
a heck of a ball game.
Yeah.
I'd say that's a little bit of a surprise.
Did you get the half score?
Of what?
El Dorado and Fairfield.
Yeah, 42-12. Yeah, 12.
Oh.
Appreciate guys sending those scores. Thank you very much. Let's hear from Dick Otten.
Otten's Pizza is a proud sponsor of our broadcast. Located by the railroad tracks in McLeansboro, Otten's has been serving outstanding pizza for over 3 decades. The owners, Dick and Lucille Otten, would like to thank all their customers for their business.
Okay, I'm Lucille Otten, and I'm proud to be a sponsor from Otten's Pizza House with this broadcasting. We serve a lot of people in Hamilton County and sponsor other groups in Hamilton County.
I'm Dick Otten, co-owner of Otten's Pizza with my wife Lucille. We've been in business for 34 years, serving the great people of Hamilton County and McLeansboro, and we appreciate your business.
Hello, Fox fans. Welcome to the broadcast. My name is Alan Tiffer-Tiller. I am the owner of Tiffer-Tiller Motors. We are a full-line Chevrolet Buick franchise dealer in McLeansboro. We stock a large inventory of new Chevrolet and Buick cars, trucks, crossovers, SUVs, as well as a large variety of pre-owned vehicles, all makes and models. We have an excellent service and parts department that can handle any service problem. We are committed to your satisfaction. We service all brands of vehicles and have weekly specials. If you live within the city limits, we offer pickup and delivery for your convenience. Come see us for any automotive concern or routine maintenance and ask for Ron Berkner, our service manager. We thank you, our customers, for your support, your patronage, and for allowing us to service you for 43 years. Go Foxes!
Sometimes you need an attorney who can look out for your interest. Located just a short drive away in Mount Vernon, Olson & Reeves offer a free consultation to discuss your needs. Everything is discreet and confidential. At Olson & Reeves, they can provide you with consultation and assistance with traffic law and DUIs, estate planning, living wills, divorce, real estate contracts, personal injury and accidents, as well as medical malpractice. Call Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law in Mount Vernon at 316-7322.
105.5 and 90.9 The Vine thanks Swibbles Repair and Sales in McLeansboro for their monthly underwriting support of local Christian radio. They repair small engines and ag equipment, and they sell small engine parts, including oil filters and belts. They have agriculture aftermarket parts, interstate batteries, big truck parts, and truck lighting. As Steel and Husqvarna dealers, they offer a wide variety of chainsaws, trimmers, and cut-off saws. Swibbles Repair and Sales in McLeansboro. Their phone number, 618-648-2227. Open Monday through Friday, Saturdays till noon.
All right, Billy, back here at Jerry Sloan Gym.
There was a question I've been aiming to ask you all night long, and I forgot it. I just now thought of it.
Okay.
and you're not too bad at this. I hate to have to give you all this credit, so I don't want your head to get too big.
Okay.
Or you've got to go through the double doors instead of the single one. But here's my question of the night.
Okay.
Who is your first round upset in the El Dorado Holiday Tournament?
Oh. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. You got a bracket?
Let me see.
I'll give you one in the top bracket. I'm going to take the Foxes to upset West Franklin.
That's who I was took, and I wasn't going to say a word.
Okay, now go to the bottom side.
I can't find the. Oh, here, wait a minute. Okay, you got AJ against Harrisburg, Massac, Carrier Mills, El Dorado and Hardin County, Carmine, Vienna.
I think the favorites will win all them.
I do too. And I picked the Foxes as the upset.
Yeah, that'll be my opening round upset.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody else up there in that top bracket. NCLB won't beat Carterville, Edwards County won't beat Heron, and Gallatin County won't beat Fairfield.
Yeah.
So Foxes have the ball to open the third quarter. Shot by Thrain is short. Foxes get the ball back. Thrain now. He dials up long distance. It's no good. Ball just stayed up there too long. Webb was up there and it just hung up there and wouldn't come off for him. Calgar now with the basketball. He goes to Millman. Millman up top to Calgar. Calgar kicks it out top to Greathouse. His shot's no good. Webb with the rebound. Gordon now to the front court for the Foxes. He comes right side to Webb. Webb tries to go baseline. He's cut off. He finds Morgan just inside the free throw. No good. Winds up in the hand of... Oh, went dead. Shot put up by Thrain.
Go up with it, get fouled.
There you go. Count the bucket. Foul's going to be on Millman. And Garrett Webb to the line for the and one. 32-21, 6:54. No good. Rebound by Schmittler. He clears it to Calgar. Up to Millman. Morgan gets up and knocks it out, but Millman tracks it down. Calgar now with the basketball. 32-21, 6:37 play, third quarter action. That is Greathouse. Shot put up by Cowlings, no good. Robbie Morgan with the rebound. He clears it up top. They come. Gordon. Can't think of his name.
Tice?
No, not Tice.
Which one?
12. I'm Brady Thrain.
Yeah.
Shot by Morgan is good. 34-21. Got a timeout. Full. We'll take one too. Back here at Jerry Sloan Gym, 34-21. Billy Foxes come out looking pretty good. Start the third quarter. Looking pretty good.
Garrett Webb's doing some driving over here. I like that. That's what he needs to do. He's got a body that's built. He's going to be hard to shut down. I mean, they're just going to have fouling.
Morgan took a nice shot there from about 8 foot. I like the defensive pressure.
Robbie's looked pretty good tonight.
Edwards County now with the basketball. Calgar with the ball.
So is Gus.
Fox is in a 2-2-1 three-quarter court trap.
Oh, he come across.
Back and forth. Turnover on Edwards County.
I didn't see it all. I don't know if the ball. It's both feet in the ball, so I don't know. He's standing there. He should have seen it. I didn't know if the ball had crossed or not. Did you see if the ball had crossed? No. I knew the feet had, and then 1 foot come back.
Thrain now down in the corner to Webb. Skips it up to Thrain, over to Gordon. Down in the corner to Webb. Up to Gordon. Back to Webb. Webb on the left baseline, now to Gordon. Edwards County in that 2-3. They skip it over to Gordon. He dials up a three. I'm telling you what, if the Foxes can do that right there just a little bit, they'll be pretty tough.
Yeah. Some of the threes tonight's been a little hard.
Cowling goes up. He's going to be fouled by Morgan.
That's Robbie's first, so that ain't a bad foul. I'll take that.
No, he's going to make him go earn him.
Yep.
37-21. Foxes open up a nice little lead here in this third quarter. 5:07 to play. Do you have a score on that Centralia Mount Vernon game? 20-10.
20-10.
Centralia
outscored them 13 points in the second quarter. Mount Vernon's been losing some games that I don't know. I thought they was a little bit better than that.
Shots no good.
We got a foul on
Schmittler's who he gave it to.
Yeah.
Thrain now with the basketball.
Well, the fouls was 9-2 at the first half, so if they go opposite this half, Edwards County's going to be in trouble.
Thrain now with the basketball up top to Walden. He takes it down the lane and scores. Gus Walden with 2.
He's got 12.
12 for Walden. 7 up there for Gordon. Pretty balanced scoring. Shot by Millman's no good. Thrain with the rebound. 39-21. 4:31. Keep pouring it on. Fox has got to get that killer instinct, Billy.
Yes, they do. They got to get that I want to win in their blood.
Gordon down in the corner to Webb. He takes it to the hole, kicks it out to Morgan.
Get in there, Robbie.
Off the iron, no good. Ball on the floor. Cowling comes out of there with it. To Calgar. 4 minutes to play, third quarter, 39-21. Millman. To Cowling. Oh, he got Morgan in the air and he jumped into him. They're trying to say he was just shooting. Millman now with the basketball. To Calgar. To Cowling. To Millman. To Calgar.
Fox is in a little bit of a stingy man-to-man. He'll hear that one.
5 new ones for the Foxes. Peters, Leakey, Shelton, Richards, and Harrelson. We're going with the pressing group here right now. Nice.
Did that go against Edwards County? Guess it did.
Yep. It'll be on 32. That's going to be on Great House. Richards now with the basketball. He comes right side to Harrelson. Down in the corner to Shelton. Up top to Peters. Over to Leakey. Back over to Shelton. Down on the baseline to Peters. Up top to Richards. Over to Harrelson. Leakey to Shelton. 3 minutes to play. 39-21. Third quarter action. Shelton to Richards. Over to Harrelson.
They probably won't shoot till they get a bunny. That's
Leakey
right
from 15.
There's a good one.
41-21. Biggest lead of the night for the Foxes. Cowling out in the corner to Great House. Now to Millman. Millman shot's no good. They've cooled off on them three balls.
Yes, they have.
Leakey brings
There's
it up the side and scores.
Grady Leakey's come off that bench wanting to score some points. He said, you leave me in here, I may be the leading scorer tonight.
39-34. Christopher after three. I thought it would have been the Cardinals tonight.
I did too.
We'd like to thank Riling Lawn Care, Kelly Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, Bowling and Associates CPA, Going Sales in Dahlgren, Fender Mender Auto Body, Larry's Gun Shop, York Pharmacy, Watkins Family Chiropractic, Lynn Braden, your local State Farm agent, along with Draper Insurance, Hamilton County Flooring, and Alton's Pizza House. Thank those folks for allowing you to see these games this season on foxesfans.net. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be up at the Conrad Allen Holiday Tournament. Myself and Randy will be there for the first two games, and me and Billy will bring you the nightcaps. That thing kicks off, I think, at 11 o'clock. The last game's going to tip about 4:30 or something, ain't it?
Yeah.
Wayne City's in the final game. I'm glad to see
noon and 1:30.
Noon and 1:30.
And then 3 and 4:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Randy Olson said we had to be there at 11 to go to the hospitality room.
He told me, he said, now what games can you make? I told him, he said, now you may want to get there early. They've got a great hospitality room. I'm like, you don't have to tell me twice.
Edwards County gets the ball in. Now it's Calgary with the basketball. I'm telling you, this is a bunch of little kamikazes out here right now.
They are.
Calgary with the basketball. Down low they go to Smitler.
Oh! Wow. Let him block it.
You make the call. Smitler to the free throw line. He got the first one. I always like it when he does that, folks.
That's Edwards County's first point this quarter. Do you know that?
No, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And their second one. 43-23, 20-point lead, 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Richards now with the basketball. He goes to Peters. Peters up top to Shelton. Shelton from 15. It's no good. Leakey knocks it away. Then he saves it. Good hustle in the corner, Grady Leakey. Peters now with the basketball. 139 to Shelton. Oh, he missed him. Yep. Leakey was open. There comes Richards. He gets hammered by Calgary. He'll go to the line for two. No, they give it to Smitler. Oh, my. If I was Smitler, I'd be saying, hey, I'm not wearing 30.
So don't give me that.
Caden Richards to the line. Got the first one. 44-23. New four back in for the Foxes. Boy, I'll tell you what, that group right there brought some energy to the floor.
Grady Leakey, my gosh. He come out in there and put about a 2-minute clinic on.
Richards misses the free throw. Goes off of Edwards County. Be Foxes basketball. Thrain back in for Richards now. 130, 44-23.
Into 3, Centralia 36, Mount Vernon 23.
They've held them to that differential of that second quarter.
Yep.
Morgan. Oh, what a nice pass to Tice Gordon. I'll tell you what, that makes you a pretty good team when you're unselfish like that.
That does.
46-23, Foxes lead 116. Calger now with the basketball. He puts up a shot and hits. 46-25, Foxes lead here. 1 minute to play, third quarter. Thrain with the basketball. He goes to Gordon. Gordon to Morgan. His turnaround shot's no good. Walden has it.
Call a foul there.
He's going to be fouled by Schmittler. That's his third. Be out of bounds to the Foxes. 46-25. Thrain to Walden.
Oh, nice look. Boom!
Boom! Walden with the flush. Wasn't that pretty?
That was pretty.
They knew he was going to hand it to Thrain, and he spun and took it to the rack, folks. 48-25. That just put another 25 people in the stands for next game.
It did.
Oh, nice job by Robbie Morgan knocking it out of bounds.
And you know, Danny, if you picked an MVP for this game right here, you'd have to pick about what, about 8, 1, 2.
Well, look at that right up there. 8, 9 kids, 4, and 14.
You'd have to pick about 9 kids.
Shot is no good by Cowling. Webb with the basketball. Now up top to Gordon. Gordon.
Take him to the bank. Right there.
Nice little ball. Crossover. At the end of 3. The Foxes 50. Edwards County Lions 25. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back here at Hamilton County, Billy. This is something we ain't got to witness in a while.
I was just getting ready to say the same thing. We outscored them that quarter 20-4. You're seeing a fire in these boys' eyes that since I've been helping you broadcast these games, we have never got to see this. The fans has not got to see this. If I would have come in a year ago or 2 years ago and you had a 25-point lead at the start of the fourth quarter, I'd had a heart attack.
Well, the Foxes, Doug Miller has instilled some new will, and he's put a lot of pressure on these boys this summer. His wife said, Doug, you've never started in May and went all summer like you have, and he said, I've never only won 5 games in the season.
Right.
Either. Shot put up's no good. Rebound now there by Weaver. And you know what? Weaver gets to where he gets back in going shape. He's going to be a big asset to this club. He had a nasty leg-breaking football. Gordon with 2 more. And Gordon's finally putting forth the effort they thought he could bring.
She got 13.
Yeah, 13 on the night. Cowling.
Oh, Robbie just took that ball away.
And what a bad break for the Foxes. Yeah. It turned into a beautiful pass to Cowling. 52-27, 6:58. Webb now with the basketball. He takes it baseline. Nice little ball fake. Up. No good.
Use that glass.
That's all right. I would like to see him taking it to the rack.
Uh-oh.
Nice anticipation by Gordon. He takes it up and he lays it in. He's got 2 more. Ice Gordon.
He's played one heck of a game.
He's played a nice game. 54-27. 6:32 to play. Calgar with the basketball. Now to Cowling. Up copy goes to the other Cowling. That is number Caden Cowling. Shot put up by Linder is no good. Rebound to Morgan. He clears it to Thrain. Thrain now in the front court. He goes over to Gordon. He's feeling it now.
He is. He wanted that.
He wanted to do it. Thrain comes around the screen, hits off the back of the iron, knocked away.
Oh, let him steal that ball.
Going to get Morgan for a little reach in, and boy, I tell you what, seen a lot worse stuff than that happening here tonight. Schmittler and Millman back. Cowling now with the basketball. To Millman. To Calgar. Calgar up over Thrain. His shot's no good. Gordon with the rebound. Here come the Foxes. 54-27, 5:34. Gordon. Round they come. Inside to Morgan. Out in the corner to Webb for 3. In and out, no good. Jump ball. Going to have a foul on Weaver.
How you call foul on that? That's a jump ball.
And we got a new 5 in. Here come the Kamikazes. Kamikazes, and he's going to put Walden with this group. See what he says. Okay, you little kamikazes, I'm going to give you a big guy. See what you can get in here now. 54-27. Calgar out in the corner to Greathouse. His shot's no good. Walden's got the rebound. He clears it to Richard. Richard's up in the corner to Peters. Peters kicks it down low to Walden. Winds back up in Peters' hand. Balls are rolling around on the floor. Leakey comes away with it. Now to Shelton. Shelton goes baseline.
Get in there. There you go.
And he'll go for the and one. Foul's going to be on Schmittler, his 4th. 56-27. Foxes in control here at the 4:43 mark. Short. Calgar with the rebound. He gets it up to Cowling. Richard says thank you.
Nice strip.
Down in the corner to Shelton. He's going to be fouled by Greathouse. Shelton to the line for 1 in the bonus. 4:32 left here. 56-27. Shot by Shelton is good. 57-27. Wouldn't have thought
30-point lead. And I told you coming in tonight, I said this is a half-2 game. We're on our home court. We're in the,
I told you I thought the Foxes would get one here tonight, but I wouldn't have bet 30 points.
So you'd have given me 28, huh?
I'd have gave you 10. Because I thought it'd be about a 10 or 12-point game. Calgar now with the basketball. Leakey on him. Nice job by Grady Leakey. Cowling inside to Schmittler. It's no good. Schmittler pulls it away. 58-29. Foxes now with the basketball.
There we go. Get in there. There we go.
Richards to Walden. Nice little set play. 60-29. I tell you, the Foxes got pretty balanced scoring here tonight. And that's what you got to have, Billy. You got to have it spread out. You can't have one or two people scoring. You got to have a bunch of options.
And Danny, if they play like this in the EHT, they could be the first round. There was another one.
Grady Leakey with a steal.
They could be the first round upset.
I tell you what, I like their chances. Walden now with the basketball to Leakey.
I mean, I know if you win, you're going to get in there with them big dogs, but, you know, 5th place, what's wrong with that?
There ain't nothing.
He got fouled.
Shot by Richards,
Go
no good.
good.
Gets his own rebound. He clears it to Leakey. Leakey puts up a 16-footer. It's no good. Calgary with the rebound. 60-29.
Last year, Danny, this team didn't shoot like that. Remember, we went to Sisney that day, and we got over very, very early, and I got them boys down there, and I told them boys, I said, right there in front of Doug Miller, I said, you shoot that ball and shoot that ball. I said, I will guarantee you this man will not bench you.
Right.
And he said, Billy, I've told them that all year long. They're just scared to shoot or something. And tonight they're shooting that ball.
Here comes another group for the Foxes now. It's going to be Weaver, Peters. No, not going to be Peters. It's going to be Weaver, Karcher, Clavin Leakey, Futrell, and York. 2:07 to play, 60-29. Calgary takes it down the lane. It's no good. Karcher with the rebound. To Leakey. Down in the corner to Futrell. Now to Weaver. Up top to York. Over to Karcher. Now to Futrell. Out in the corner he goes to York. Ball stolen away.
Oh.
Cowling misses.
He didn't get the flush.
He misses it, and Russ Gerlach's not happy.
Nope.
You know, it's fine to do that, but you better do it.
I'm down 31 to begin with.
Cowling steps on the out-of-bounds line. Eck, Hampson, and Harrelson for the Foxes. Look at this Hampson kid. He's just a freshman, number 55.
Oh, wow. What's the continuous clock? Is it 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime in high school basketball this year, 30 points. Briar Eck with the basketball. He's a freshman. To Harrelson. To Karcher.
Shoot it. There you go.
Archer gets 2. 62-29. Edwards County. That ball goes inside to number 45. That's Roe Trammell. Or 42, pardon me, is Spaghetti. Shot there for 3 was by number 14, Fischel. 62-32 is going to be your final here tonight, and that brings the Foxes faithful to their feet.
It does.
Now the pep band's going to kick off. Billy's going to work to get us some stats figured up. We're going to just keep it right here. We'd like to thank York's Pharmacy, along with Larry's Gun Shop, Fender Mender Auto Body, Watkins Family Chiropractic, Goin' Sales, Riling Lawn Care, Kelly Electric, Bowling and Associates CPAs, Draper Insurance, Hamilton County Flooring, Otten's Pizza House, Jaggers Doggy Daycare, Olson and Reeves, Lynn Braden, your local State Farm agent, Wibbles Repair, CarQuest Auto Parts, Teffer-Tiller Motors. We'd like to thank all those folks. If you're in their places of business, make sure you thank them for seeing this game here all season long on FoxesFans.net. What a great win for the Foxes, Billy. 62-32 here.
I about got this wrapped.
Okay. Billy's working on getting this figured up here.
All right, for the victorious Hamilton County Foxes with a total of 62 points. Brady Thrain had 4. Evan Shelton had 4. Garrett Webb had 6. Gus Walden was 16. Robbie Morgan 8. And Tice Gordon, Danny, had 15. He had a real good game. Caden Richards was 3. Grady Leakey with 4. And Karcher with 2. For the Edwards County Running Lions, Caden Kelling with 11. Millman 2. Calgar 4. Greathouse 3. Ty Smetler with 6. Austin Kelling with 3. And the number 14, he had 3. For a total of 32. So the final was 62-32. The Foxes was 4 for 8 from the free throw line, and Edwards County was 11 for 15 from the line.
Well, this is the first time you've seen the Foxes play this season. You got to leave here pretty impressed.
Yeah, I am. And I'm sticking with that number 1, that first round seed with them. Because I'm like you. I looked at it the other day when it came out on the social media, and I'm like, wow, I can't wait to see Danny because this is when I got picked, and I don't think anybody else can upset.
Well, I'm like you. When I look at that, that 8 seed a lot of time is pretty vulnerable.
Yep, it is.
And I'm telling you, if the Foxes bring the effort that they had tonight, they'll be a tough out. They could be a tough out.
And, I don't know what West Frankfort's got. I know they struggled, and El Dorado only beat them by 1. And El Dorado was getting beat, 20 or 25 or something at Fairfield.
42-12 at halftime.
Yeah, 30 points. So, and I don't know. I mean, El Dorado dominated that Vienna tournament. But they go up at the Mule Barn and get kicked around a little bit. So, that.
Well, the Foxes are going to travel there Tuesday night.
Yeah, so we'll see.
And the Foxes, regardless of what their record's been, when they went to the Mule Barn, they played the Mules, and you ask Scott McElravy, and he'll tell you, the Foxes play us in this building as good as anybody we play. So, anyway, 62-32 here tonight. Foxes moved to 3-3 on the season. We'll be at the Conrad Allen starting
tonight
at noon tomorrow, and this has been hopefully the first of many more to come this season. Want to thank Billy for coming and joining me. Appreciate it. Look forward to the EHT will be coming up. We're going to have a couple new guys join us too, Billy, down there. So we'll have a good time down there.
Oh, we will.
Going down Monday morning to make sure we're good to go and get our hospitality passes and maybe even some parking passes if I can wiggle them out of the old tightwad. 62-32 is our final here tonight. Foxes moved to 3-3 on the season. So long till tomorrow afternoon. We'll be on AreaSports.net and FoxesFans.net. I think both things from the Conrad Allen should be some competitive games up there tomorrow. So long. Good night. Foxes win 62-32.